can see, the construction on our new addition to Hemlock Creek is coming along smoothly. With us today we have Josh Bauer, Site Superintendent, to answer some of your questions. Welcome, Mr. Bauer.
Thank you, Alex. Glad to be here with you this morning.
What are your job responsibilities with the new construction?
Well, that's a great question, Alex. Ultimately, I'm responsible to make sure the material gets on site when we need it, make sure the workers are on site to get the work done. That ultimately makes sure that we're on schedule, so we're done, so you guys can use the school. And then, most importantly, I'm responsible for all the safety on the job. Make sure the students are safe at Hemlock, along with my workers that are on site.
Okay, what specifically will you be working on for the month of April?
Well, our excavators right now are creating a new road around the back side of the new addition, and then they are building a new parking lot addition, and then we are putting in the foundations for your new building, which ultimately support the building, but the foundations are below ground, so you don't see them.
Okay. When will we actually be seeing the walls go up?
That's a good question, because that's a cool part. You get to see that. Those walls are going to start being built next week. The walls around the classrooms, and then the first panels on the gymnasium are actually going to be put up at the end of April.
I also hear that you have a special surprise for everyone in the school. Can you tell us more about it?
I sure can. I think Myron feels in order for this project to be a complete success, we need to include the whole school of Hemlock. So in order to do that, we're going to provide each student at Hemlock a hard hat and a sticker to go on the hard hat to resemble what our workers on site wear.
Thank you so much for taking the time to join us today.
You're very welcome.
Hi, Mrs. Brame. How are you today?
Hi, Drew. Good. How are you?
I heard we get to have another Field to Play 60 taste test. Is this true? What will you get to try this time?
That is true, and we are going to be taste testing a healthy homemade granola bar.
Who pays for these cool things? I might want to send a thank you card.
I wrote a grant through Field to Play 60, and they have provided us money to do the healthy taste test throughout the year.
Do you have any other tips for students about participating in Field to Play 60?
My only tip would be to continue to play 60 minutes every day and to eat healthy foods from all 5 food groups.
Sounds great. Thanks so much for joining us today.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining us today, Ms. Schofield.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
With the Brown County Fair coming up, we had a few questions for you. How do you, as an art teacher, select work and enter it into the Brown County Fair?
Well, having hundreds of students and thousands of artworks to go through, what I look for is artwork that stands out and is a good example of what we've been learning in class. And then I select the work and enter it from there.
What kind of artwork can be entered into the fair?
Well, we can enter two-dimensional artwork such as paintings or drawings, or sculptures made out of clay or paper.
How do we know if we got a piece of our artwork into the fair?
Well, when I'm handing the artwork back to your class, when everybody gets their artwork back, I will give you a slip of paper that looks something like this, and it'll say which project that you're not getting back because it's going into the fair, and it will have your name on the top too. So that's how you'll know.
When does this year's fair take place?
This year's fair is in August, from August 19th until Sunday, August 23rd. So it goes from a Wednesday to a Sunday.
How long does the artwork stay on display at the fair?
The artwork will be on display the entire time that the fair is going on. So it'll be there to view that entire time, Wednesday through Sunday.
And are there prizes or awards?
Yes, there are several prizes and awards given out to people that participate in the fair. There are first through fourth place prizes. There are best of show prizes and cash rewards.
Wow, that's a lot of prizes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
On Thursday, April 16th, we will be having a tornado drill sometime during the day. Just remember, this drill is to practice and make sure we are being safe in case of a real tornado drill. A tornado watch means that weather conditions are favorable and a tornado could develop. It means to watch. A tornado warning means that a tornado has been sighted and that we should take cover immediately. This is when the sirens go off. Make sure to listen carefully to your teachers on what you should do during the practice.
Have you heard of the Badger test? I've heard people talking about it, but I have no idea what it is.
Yes, my teacher told me that we will be taking a test after spring break and at the end of April. I'm excited to show you how much I know in math and literacy.
Will every student at Hemlock Creek get to take this test?
No, only students in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade will get to. We will be using Chromebooks and computers in the lab to complete the test. All you need to do is have a good attitude and try your best. All students in grades 3, 4th, and 5th grade will get to go to a public school in the state of Wisconsin will take the test.
Okay, I can do that.
Hi, Mrs. Held. How did the Hemlock Creek Barnes & Noble fundraiser go on March 21st?
Oh, we had a great turnout. There were students who performed, teachers that read, and we sold, part of our sales was $5,400.
Wow, that's a lot. How much money did we raise for our school?
We get a percentage of that, and we're still waiting to see if there were any online sales. So we're figuring that it'll be about $1,000 worth of free books from Barnes & Noble.
What will we use it for?
Some of the books that we're going to use it for are books about a growth mindset, and that means that you have stamina and that you can work hard and that you don't give up. And this was one of the books that we had purchased that day, and then this was a book that I had read as well, and these are books that have about a growth mindset.
Cool. Do you have any books you would like to share?
These are the two that I shared, and never give up. Work on that stamina.
I can't wait to read one of those. Thanks so much for sharing this information, Mrs. Held.
No problem. Have a great day.